Top 6 Emerging Technologies You Need to Know About. The world around us is constantly changing. These days, as in many times before ours, the world is constantly being changed by technology. In this video, we will be discussing the top 5 emerging technologies that are currently shaping the world we live in. Now, we will probably make multiple videos on each of these topics in the future, but this video will provide a high-level overview of each technology. Subscribe for more videos on each of these topics including programming tutorials. Let's dive right into the video. The first technology we will discuss is artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is the ability for a computer to learn without having to be explicitly programmed. This is achieved via machine learning and/or neural networks. If you would like to see machine learning or neural network videos, then please leave a comment letting us know. According to a survey done by McKinsey, over 50% of organizations have adopted artificial intelligence in at least one function. These companies have largely used artificial intelligence for service operations, product or service development, marketing and sales. The sectors most invested in artificial intelligence are technology and telecommunications. Within the same survey, the largest shares of respondents report revenue increases for inventory and parts optimization, pricing and promotion, customer service analytics, and sales and demand forecasting. 22% of survey respondents attribute at least 5% of their earnings before interests and taxes to artificial intelligence. As you can see, artificial intelligence is a large driver of increased revenue in many organizations. If you have been watching for this long, you should subscribe for more video essays and programming tutorials. The second technology we will discuss is augmented reality and virtual reality. Augmented reality and virtual reality are examples of immersive technologies that could replace mobile computing. We plan to post a lot more content about these technologies in the future, so subscribe so you do not miss those uploads. Many companies are getting into the augmented reality and virtual reality spaces. Sony, Google and Facebook are perhaps the leaders here so far. Facebook purchased Oculus for over $2 billion and has since acquired about a dozen augmented reality and virtual reality companies. They understand that augmented reality and virtual reality are the next frontier, and they plan to lead the way. Augmented and virtual reality will also be key technologies in bringing about many companies' plan for the Metaverse. We have a video explaining the Metaverse on this channel, so go check that out if you have not seen it yet. Goldman Sachs estimates that the AR and VR markets are expected to grow into a $95 billion market by the year 2025. So far, these technologies have mostly been in the video gaming sector with some live events. Those sectors are likely to continue to progress in their use of virtual and augmented reality in the next several years. Augmented reality and virtual will alter our world in 4 primary ways. They will allow users to move from observation via a 2-dimensional screen to immersion in a 3-dimensional world. They will also open up new possibilities for digital artwork. They can lower barriers to entry for new creators and be used as a tool for empathy and cognitive enhancement. The third technology we will talk about in this video is robotics and drones. Advanced robotics present the chance for fully automated production facilities. There is a company called Fanuc in Japan that uses robot labor. Their production line of robots is supervised by only 4 workers per shift. In a Philips plant in the Netherlands, robots outnumber production workers 14-1. Canon, the camera maker, has been phasing out human labor in its factories since 2013. Employing robots has many advantages. They free human workers from dirty, dull, or dangerous jobs. They improve quality by eliminating errors and reducing variability, and they cut manufacturing costs by replacing increasingly expensive people with ever cheaper machines. Over the past 30 years, the average robot price has been cut in half. That presents an opportunity to buy robots for a lot cheaper than they used to be. Other drivers of the increased adoption of robotics include robotics becoming a more popular field of study, which produces more robotics engineers, and advanced in software have made using robotics easier than ever. The robots of the future will be able to take on more complex tasks and work alongside people easier than ever. The fourth technology that will change the world in the next couple decades is drone technology. You may think of drones as unmanned military systems, or you may think of them as fun things that you can fly around in your yard. Both of those are true, but drones are so much more than that in terms of their use cases. Drones are not being used by insurance companies to inspect damaged assets, and farmers are using them to monitor crops and collect soil data. Drone delivery services may even be on the horizon. Some people even think drone air taxi services will one day be a thing. But don't hold your breath for that last one. By 2026, McKinsey estimates that commercial drones, for both corporate and consumer applications will add $31 to $46 billion to the GDP of the USA. The fifth technology we will discuss is blockchain. Blockchain is a distributed ledger, which is a fancy database that runs on many independently owned computers. The most obvious sector being disrupted by blockchain technology is finance. For well over a decade now, Bitcoin has been the world's largest cryptocurrency and most popular application of blockchain technology. Blockchain technology can even disrupt the music industry. A musician may be able to upload music to a blockchain app with a smart contract that specifies how the music can be used. Blockchain technology also underpins non-fungible tokens, or NFTs, which many artists have been using to sell unique content. The final technology we will talk about is 3D printing. 3D printing is the ability to print with physical materials such as plastic or metal. You can print pretty much anything with a 3D printer. People have used 3D printers to print everything from firearms to houses. 3D printing on a mass scale can massively drive down the price of whatever is being printed. McKinsey estimates that 3D printing could have an economic impact of $550 billion per year by 2025. The capabilities of 3D printing hardware are evolving rapidly, too. They can build larger components and achieve greater precision and finer resolution at higher speeds and lower costs. Together, these advances have brought the technology to a tipping point. It appears ready to emerge from its niche status and become a viable alternative to conventional manufacturing processes in an increasing number of applications. Do you agree with this list? Is there anything that should be added to this list? Let us know in the comments. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and click the notification bell so you do not miss any uploads from our channel. We have a lot of content coming in the future around emerging technologies and the effects they will have on our lives. Subscribe so you can stay informed about the technologies that will impact your future the most.